Invitational
from West Edmonton Mall in Edmonton, Alberta, as we
will feature two of the American teams here at the tournament today, which will be the Boston Junior Bruins and Team Pennsylvania. Boston is 0-1 coming into this hockey game as they dropped their opening game yesterday on day 1, 8-1 to the BC Junior Canucks. And Pennsylvania comes in at 1-1. They lost to Minnesota 7-4 and 4-3 overtime to BC. We'll have a face-off right now after national antthems. Welcome back to the Mayfield Toyota Ice Palace here in West Edmonton Mall as we get set for the Boston Junior Bruins facing off against Team Pennsylvania. Like we mentioned in the pregame briefly, Pennsylvania coming in at 0-1-1. They dropped their opening match to Minnesota by a score of 7-4, and then dropped the last game of day one yesterday by a score of 4-3 in overtime, in which they found a way to tie that hockey game in the last minute of the third period, but ended up salvaging a point out of it. And Boston is going to look to just simply be better as they got dismantled by the BC Junior Canucks by a score of 8-1 in the opening game. And your starting netminders as the bench is clear. We'll start with Boston. They are going to go with number 1. I believe that's Demansky in the pipes. We don't have him on our roster sheet, so we're going to have to look at getting his name added. And then for Team Pennsylvania, I believe it's going to be number 79, Andrew Burns getting the call for the yellow and blue today as quickly off the draw, Boston with their first shot on goal. They tried to set the tone early. That was off the stick of number 97, Luka Moscott. Moscott will have his line out there with number 18, who we also don't have on the roster sheet. I'm not sure if I have it, but it looks to be Penn. And number 88, that is Camella. So Camella gives chase behind the Pennsylvania goal. Now works up the far side wall to around the hash mark area. Here is Camella. Camella lost control. Pennsylvania's man got taken down, but they are able to clear. as they work their way over center. Nice little toe drag there, but got stripped now. Is Team Pennsylvania, and here's Mosca. Mosca down the left side. Tries to be deceptive with a half eagle, but then instead of delaying off the rush, he played it down deep, which is scooped up by Pennsylvania. They have a little trouble skating that one out of the zone, and they'll look to come over the other side where they bump it D to D. And now up the strong side boards where it looked like number 87, Vestado, got taken down. He jumps up, and Pennsylvania will manage to send that puck into Boston Ice, where they will look to start the transition with their D going back. They will play D to D behind their own net as they jam it up the wall. That was number 11. And again, that's number 41, William Kasseri. Kasseri to Frisina. Frisina couldn't get it deep as he battles with Law right along the blue line area. And now Boston will dump it in, and they will go off for a full change. As Pennsylvania will skate their way around their own net through center. As that one knuckles off a shin pad into the Boston zone, where it is the smooth skating number 44 coming through, and he's got a chance on his backhand. He scores! Through the 5-hole, it was number 44, Kelly, putting that one home. And Boston will take the early 1-0 lead. A minute 46 into the game. And what a great individual effort there as he split the Pennsylvania D. Took it from forehand to backhand and was able to squeeze that one through the pads of netminder Andrew Burns. And Boston, we talked about them getting off to a better start. They've done so with an early marker and have scored their first goal on their second shot of the afternoon. As we are 2 minutes deep here between the Junior Bruins and Team Pennsylvania, 1-0. Boston now leads as Pennsylvania looking to respond. It will be Boston gathering that puck up along the near side board. They chip it up the wall softly. And it will be Marcus down the left side. He looked to work his way into the zone. He got stripped, and here comes Pennsylvania back the other way. It will be Hackett coming in over the line. That's a rooster goal. That one looked like it was going wide. A nice stop there by the Boston netminder, who again, I believe it's Flynn Kelly. Sorry, that's Dumansky in the pipe. So we got to get his name added to this roster sheet. Just working down. He makes his first stop. Now Pennsylvania off the draw. That high wrister goes into the far corner. Now comes back over the left point. Shot blocked. Could be a breakaway for Boston if they can get there. A nice job by the defenseman Paletta. Getting there for Pennsylvania. The crowd wanted a penalty there on the Junior Bruins. No call made. Stripes let them play early. Puck comes through the slot area now for Pennsylvania. They play it indirect off the boards, and now another release for it as Boston will get there first. They will carry it around their own net. And now ripping up the boards. It's over to Camella now, wearing number 88. Camella drops for Mosca. Bring it around the net on his backhand. Trying to hit the brakes, lost control, and it will be Jackson Nemeth. Squirting that puck over to the neutral ice area where Boston will go to the weak side of his Camella. Camella will once again dump that in, and now that forward line will go for a change. It's Pennsylvania. Tries to go up the strong side wall. They will be successful. Has a nice little soft chip, and actually a couple of them will make that puck go down into the Junior Bruins zone. Pennsylvania not able to sustain any zone time. As Boston with one hand, that puck ahead, that was number 16 for Tenties, as the shot from the bad angle stopped there by Andrew Burns of Pennsylvania. That was his third shot on goal as Boston tries to quickly work it to the weak side point. And that one will come back to Burns, and he'll slow things down. With 8 minutes remaining here in this opening period between Boston and Pennsylvania. Just joined us. Boston leading by a goal off a terrific individual effort as they look to add to their leadoff goals overall, but Pennsylvania will work it to the blue line where they will play it ahead. Nice little toe drag there once again by number number 34, Cooper Hackett backhand shot blocked by the defenseman, number 16, Vertentes. Boston tries to chip that one off the wall. They can't do so. Now a chance for Pennsylvania as they try to work that towards the goal. It hops off the skate into the near side corner where once again Hackett tried to pitch down, keep it in, but it will work its way back to the Pennsylvania blue line where Matza trying to do it himself, cuts through the middle of the ice, turns it over right at the blue line where Marcus also got the puck stolen away from him, and now Clements hits the brakes, trying to find the late man. Now he'll elect to keep it. Clements still with it in the slot. Couldn't get the puck towards the goal as he was converged on. As Blue couldn't keep it in at the left point. Pennsylvania will spread it out east to west for Matza. Brings it down the right side. Matza, nice little dangle. Matza shot right on, and there is the stop by Dumansky. And he had to be sharp there as he was down into the butterfly, made the stop on the blocker, and made sure there was no rebound. But nice little dipsy doodle there by Matza, and he had that left corner picked, but nice stop there. And sorry, I'm saying Dumansky, it's Umansky. Make that correction on our roster sheet as Pennsylvania looks to hold the puck inside the line. Battle along the far side boards. Pennsylvania looking to center one. They have a man right in front of it. There is a huge toe save by Umansky there. That was off the Pennsylvania player in front, which looked to be number 6, Tommy Goebel. Now it will be Goebel sliding that down to the goal line. Matza trying to take it to the net. Lost control. The shot's now even at 3, with Pennsylvania getting the last 2 big quality scoring chances. Because now it will be Zine coming right in, a wrister right on. Look at that glove save from Burns as he challenged well and made the stop. 6:07 left to play. We're going to get a look at a couple of those chances. There you see Goebel at net front. Huge left pad save there by Umansky. And coming back the other way was Zine. Nice job to stick handle his way right into the dangerous ice. But couldn't get that one elevated to beat Burns. Burns doing a nice job. He's not the biggest guy in the pipes, but definitely sharply dressed in that gear and making some big stops too. The puck is along the far side boards where Boston will work it out. There's a shot. Once again, it might have caught a piece of Burns as he made that stop off the blocker, and Boston trying to counter with a couple chances of their own as they do some good work down into the near side corner as the pucks work back to the ringette line area where Bruins will try to keep it in. It's Whelan. Whelan couldn't get control. Pennsylvania brings it around to the weak side ice where Boston will once again get there. It's Whelan once again skating from one side of the boards to the other. And now Pennsylvania will try to skate that one right through the middle of the ice, and the pass almost picked off. As Pennsylvania now will softly play that ahead for, looks to be Cooper Hackett trying to get that deep, couldn't quite do so. Now Boston will send it the length of the ice. That's your goal scorer, number 44, Kelly, but that will go for icing. And we'll have a face-off coming to the left of Umansky in the Boston net. Boston wins the draw, and will look to control up the strong side boards. It is blocked there by Pennsylvania. Now the point shot banned on by Sinha. Sinha got a second try, and now he plays it up around the dasher. We've seen that a few times here at the tournament where the players are trying to knock that down. Now a big clapper from Smith is also blocked, and now a potential 2-on-1 with Smith hurrying back. Here is Camella trying to feather that one through to the back door, but couldn't quite make it there. And Pennsylvania, nice job on the track, back to their own end. Breaks that play up. Now it is Dreyer for Boston. That D-to-D pass almost picked off. As the Bruins will elect to dump that in, and again, they will change all 4 players up. As Pagos was the one guy that stayed on the ice. Now Pennsylvania, a blind pass through their feet was Blah. He turned it over, and here is Elric for Boston with some speed. Comes down the far side boards, tried to spin around there to get it on his forehand, lost control, and once again Kelly right back out there for Boston. Nice job to escape pressure, goes D to D. His partner signed, turned it over though, and now a 2-on-1 back the other way for Pennsylvania. He looks off the pass and the shot right on, and Umansky once again there to make the stop. As Pennsylvania comes close, off the rush there. As once again, that was Cope with that chance. He's had a couple chances in the last few shifts. As we're down to 3.5 remaining here in the first period. Kelly trying to go for another skate off the rush, lets a wrister go. And that's right into the crest of Burns. But a couple good chances either way. And the goalies standing tall here. Kelly's been active, and you can see Kelly, nice job protecting the middle on that partial 2-on-1 off the rush for Pennsylvania. That was Goebel letting that puck fly. And then Kelly thought he would try to return the favor and let a shot go off the rush, but it was easily stopped by Burns. Now, off the draw, it was worked back to Jung at the left point, up for Boston. Shot blocked, and now Pennsylvania will come back the other way. It is Hackett, big body that moves well, will drive wide. Down the far side, he gets taken down. Might have been falling in the process. Now a hit right behind the net again. Stripes, no call. Fans trying to dictate it either way. Now here's Nealon. Nealon against Madsen. Nealon's shot wide. Far side wall now. It's back to the point. Shot kicked away there by Madsen. Madsen now will try to skate his way out of his own end, try and gain the line as his line mates are going for a change, and now he will manage to get it just inside the Bruin line, where Jung picked it off momentarily, and now it will be Nemeth. Wearing number 13, lucky number 13 for Pennsylvania. They will get it deep as they give chase on the forecheck. Pennsylvania converges with two players, but couldn't quite take the puck away, as they're now going to try as that one bounces off a skate just wide of the goal, and Boston will manage to slide that up the near side boards. We're down to 2:15 remaining now in the opening period. 1-0 Junior Bruins. They scored early. That was off the stick of Kelly. As they give chase in the far side corner. Boston coming up with it right around the face-off dot area. It will be Mosca. Mosca lets the wrister go, and I don't think the goaltender Burns saw that one until the last second. And luckily for him, it missed the target. Now it will be Pennsylvania bringing it in over the line. It's held in by Seidel. As Mascaro had some speed over the line, but couldn't get a puck towards the goal. Now he runs into Hackett. And Kelly will have time to wheel this puck through the middle of the ice. Nice job crossing his feet over. You can tell he's one of their best skating D. Kelly, the long wrister. Nice job there by Burns, standing tall. Sticks out the block and makes the stop. Now will be side for Pennsylvania. He will get it deep. Nice job there by the young defenseman, as it will allow us Bruins to get in with pressure. It's worked up the line. Senna, backhand try to keep it in, goes right to the Bruin player. So now we're down to minute 5. Not many whistles here in this opening period. That one just stayed onside. Boston skates the stick. Back to the weak side point man. That's Chung. Chung almost had his stick lifted. Now Hackett comes in. Steals the puck away. He'll hit the brakes. Chung trying to put some passive stick pressure on him, and did a good job of it. He forced Hackett into a turnover. But Clements will stay on it. We're number 97. And to reenact Connor McDavid. Tough to do. Then centers to the high slot man, and that one just caught a piece of the toe of Umansky. Now it's back to the point. Senna will take it down the strong side wall. Now we'll elect to dish it off. There's 20 seconds remaining. It's back up to the point for Smith. Smith's shot is deflected. Nobody can find it, and they score! Pennsylvania was able to find it, and it was number 34, Cooper Hackett. And he will even things up at 1. As you can see, it ping-ponged around off a few bodies. And Hackett was standing all alone behind everybody and manages to poke that one past Umansky. And what a big goal for Pennsylvania with 15.9 left here in this first period. They knock things up at 1 and also even up the shot count at 6. As Pennsylvania's going to look for more here before the clock runs out, but Nealon has other ideas. Nealon for Boston will let the long shot go. That was stopped by Burns. As again, that one looked like it was missing the net, but Burns took no chances, and time will expire on this first period. It was a good one, not many whistles. But Pennsylvania and Boston will take a quick breather here and return for the second period, all tied up at 1. Return here to the Ice Palace here in West Edmonton Mall. If you've just joined us, you can see on our scoreboard there that it is Boston 1, Pennsylvania 1 after the first period as we get set for period number 2. And both goaltenders were sharp, making 5 stops apiece as Pennsylvania looks to get the first good chance of the period as that was number 6, Tommy Goebel, working his way in. Shot hit the side of the net. As play continues down into that near side corner, Pennsylvania tries to work it off the wall. They'll go back to the point for Plouffe. Plouffe goes back to the half wall man. That is number 72, Joey DeGaetano. As the shot bounces around in the paint, they try to find it. It will be Boston finding the puck first. Now it's back out to Plouffe at the left point. He will once again go back to the half wall man. That was Mock with that shot. That one was stopped once again by the Boston netminder, Mateo Umansky. Again, we apologize we didn't have him on the initial roster, but we got things sorted out now. As the Junior Bruins, Nealon tried to delay and go back to the point man coming off the bench, which was Zine. And Zine couldn't quite hold the line, so he had to dump that one back in as we're a minute 5 into this second period. All tied up at 1s here between Pennsylvania and Boston as Pennsylvania will dump that puck back in. Quickly comes back out to the center ice area where Nemeth will cross his feet over, attack through the middle of the ice, eludes a loose stick there, it comes off the back wall, and Umansky's down, the puck's loose. Who's gonna find it? Hackett almost was the man again, finding himself with an open cage to put that one into, as he's got the first goal for Team Pennsylvania. So they come close. The boards are active here. As Boston will play that one softly on net, easily steered away there by Burns. As they try to work it to the weak side winger, which was Hackett, off the stick of Biscaro. Now it's played back in deep where Pennsylvania will have Pallotta go back for a nice reverse there to his partner. That is number 8, Luke Seiden. And Seiden up for Biscaro. Biscaro will manage to, with the second effort, get that puck back in and force Boston to come 200 feet. Their breakout pass out of the reach of Pagos. Pagos and Mosca, they both overskated. And now Pennsylvania gathers it back up just inside their own line. Quickly go to the weak side, but that one handcuffed one of the Pennsylvania players. That looked to be Smith. And now Boston once again will bring it around the net as Chung. Chung is taken down. Good hard forecheck there. Now another body goes down and a good stick save there by Umansky. They center and they tried to chip it over him, but Umansky with the glove kind of just threw it up in the air and got a piece of it. Things starting to heat up here between Pennsylvania and the Junior Bruins. 1-1 the score. Shots now 9-7 Pennsylvania as Kelly falls. Ball kind of fell onto his head and he didn't really know where the puck went. Clements has it going back the other way, behind the net. Clements trying to sauce that one back to the point. It hopped over a Seiden stick and comes back out to Matza. Matza. Good sauce there to move it to, it looked to be number 81, Eli Baugh, and Baugh will once again dump it in. Nice job by Pennsylvania putting the pressure on Boston here by getting pucks deep. Don't know if you can see it in the camera angle, but you can see some of the Americans, the American fans, really decking out in their colors, with it being the 4th of July today. As it will be Kelly. Kelly's had enough, and he's going to send that puck all the way down the ice, but it won't have enough to go for icing. As another nice D reverse, but Pennsylvania's player went head over heels there into the boards. He looks to be okay, as that was Sinna. And now it will be Hackett. Wrister wide of the glove side there as it hops off the glass, comes back out to the far side boards where they will spin, fire that back down deep. And the puck will just squirt out to Umansky, who will hang on. And again, the Pennsylvania fans want another penalty, but a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle there, but nothing too major, as we got 7:57 now remaining in this second period. And well, the face-off coming to the left of Umansky in the pipes for Boston. Pennsylvania lines up on the draw, looking to win this ozone draw on his backhand, and he did. That was number 13, Jackson Nemeth. His defenseman, number 8, Luke Seiden, played that deep. But nobody was home in Boston now, trying to work it out of the zone. Nemeth down to his knees, tries to keep that alive, skate to stick, but it will be Kasseri. Kasseri will do a nice job with his edges there. Curl around and now gain the line, but it was just offside. As Nealon tried to drag the foot, just couldn't quite do it. And it will be offside with 7.5 to go now. Pennsylvania makes a late change. They are the home team for this matinee affair, as Boston will just whack that ahead. Pennsylvania quickly D to D. Moves it up the strong side boards to Mash. My apologies. As Mash turned it over. A long shot there by the Junior Bruins. Went out the other side as they pinched down. Couldn't quite keep it in. Was number 25, Fusina. And now it will be Nealon converging with Pagos. Pagos over the line. Pagos lets the wrister go from long range. And once again, Burns is there, and more pushing and shoving as Pagos was in there, and then one of the Bruins comes in, runs over his man, and we are going to have our first penalty of the game. That one was an easy one, as they're going to call it cross-check. And Boston's trying to argue that it should be both ways. That's what started it, but it will be number 88, Chase Camella, going to the penalty box, and you can see here, looked as if Pennsylvania started. Camella came in late, and he's the one they're taking. So it will be Pennsylvania's first opportunity on the power play. Again, the power play brought to you by Westland Insurance. All your insurance needs. See if Pennsylvania is able to capitalize here, as it will be number 29, Sinna. Sinna will work it to the half wall, down to the goal line now. For Baugh has Smith lurking around net front. Baugh's by himself. He might need some help as he's taking some heat there from Kelly. He's able to elude it, and once again bring it up the near side wall, where they slow it down. Sinna at the point, spread it out. They try to go into the umbrella formation. Clements now, wrister goes wide. Pennsylvania on the retrieval now will cross their feet over in the middle ice. It will be Smith. Smith look to shoot. They go D to D. Sinna cross. They center to the slot man. That was Baugh off the feed from Matza. Now Baugh once again at the half wall. He's going to let a clapper go and heads up behind the net there, as one of the fans almost had to bail out. Now it will be Clements trying to keep that puck alive. That hits Sinna, and it will just come outside the line. Matza will quickly go up the other side, as it will be number 72, Ticatano, trying to let that shot go. Goes into the near side corner once again, where Sinna's shot blocked by shin pad of Oscar. Sinna's now going to go for a change, as Oscar will stay out there on the kill for Boston. So they continue to battle along the wall area, and now the Bruins will manage to clear, as Plouffe is going to try and go quick up. They do, as they're trying to catch Boston on a change. It's Hackett. Nice toe drag. Lets the shot go, and that one didn't miss by much. On the blocker side, Hackett will gather it back up. He has looked dangerous since scoring that first goal for Pennsylvania to even things up. Now they take to the backhand shot off the glove of Umansky, and Boston's able to, well, they weren't able to clear as Kasseri couldn't get it down the ice. Now Pennsylvania hacking again. Stops up behind the anyway, now Umansky cheating, and luckily for him, Chung was there to block that wraparound attempt. Now another wrister goes around the other the wall, and now Boston will come out as it will be a 2-on-2 over the line. He's going to cut the middle, the shot right on, and that one just missed the glove side. Down to 4:40 left, not many stoppages in this hockey game. As Zine trying to keep it in at the right point. Puts it down for 10 minutes. 10 minutes to keep it on a stick. And Bill now get down, shift around, and here is Cortentes. Cortentes will spread that out to Elmer. Elmer right at the top of the circle. Trying to find his feet. One hand is trying to put that in the end. Pennsylvania will once again play that over the ice. It's Nevin. Nevin has a man going with him. That was Mascara. Mascara was hoping to puck him and not to goal. But no dice there. Pennsylvania now have to just inside the line. Lotta. Move it up for number 13. That is Jackson Nevin. Nevin over to Hackett. Hackett, it felt like he was just out there. And he's right back on the attack for Pennsylvania. That's a nice shot to take the shot. Steps in the shot. Blocked by Chung. Chung and Mats are similar size and stature. Two going toe-to-toe there. Nice shot block there by Chung. Now Boston gets their eyes up. Played it direct off the wall. Looking out to race for it. As it will be the man from Boston that took the first penalty of the hockey game. That is number 88, Camella. Getting there first, he moved it to Dreyer. Dreyer under a little bit of pressure. Couldn't quite do anything with the puck, but chip it into his own bench. But the puck, or the faceoff should stay inside with it going off a Pennsylvania stick. And here you see that wraparound try by Hackett. Luckily, sorry, that wasn't Chung. It was Zine that was sitting at the strong side post. And if coaches tell their defensemen anything, just make sure you seal off the posts, especially when pucks are below the goal line. They don't want any pucks getting through that, through into the dangerous ice in the slot area. Pennsylvania trying to make a late line change here. With 3:13 to go, the shots even at 9 apiece. The score remains 1-1. Face-off will come to the right of Burns in the Pennsylvania net as it will be Elmer on the draw for Boston. Marcus playing the right wing. And D'Agostino playing the left. As Elric thought he wanted to draw his backhand, but it took a bounce off the official. And ended up going into Boston's favor as they're able to clear the zone. Or pardon me, into Pennsylvania's favor as they clear the zone. Boston will now try to work it back over the line quickly. But Pennsylvania once again will counterattack with Smith. Bringing it down the right side. Smith will try to sauce that one to the front of the net. And it was broken up there by a Boston stick. Now they try to bring it off the wall. We're going to have a penalty coming to the Junior Bruins. Once again, that's an obvious trip coming off the wall. And Pennsylvania not able to capitalize on their first power play of the afternoon. They're going to get a second try here. As you can see here on the replay, the Boston defender, which was Lucas Chung, he's got his stick tied up in the feet of Goebel. And it looks like, well, instead of him taking Chung, they're taking Elric. They might have got the numbers mixed up there, but nevertheless, Pennsylvania on the power play, their second of the afternoon. It remains 1-1. This would be a big goal heading into the break. As Kelly is going to work the puck down the right side, and that shot might have hit Burns, either in the glove or the helmet. And he makes the stop. That's a good shorthanded opportunity there for Kelly. He's been talking about him all afternoon. He has been real good on the back end for the Junior Bruins. And he got a shorthanded opportunity there. Only 11 seconds into the kill. So it will be Kasseri, Mosca, Chung, and Kelly on the kill for Boston. They are able to win the draw. Kasseri backhands that one down deep for Smith. Smith, nice reverse. Number 29, Liam Sinnoh. Sinnoh with his eyes up the whole way. Will let not kick that puck up to Hackett. He keeps skating it. Now he will bring it around the net. Umansky's out of position as they kick it back to Hackett. Hackett had himself stripped there, and now it will be Kasseri. Kasseri showing off that edge work once again. Lets the wrister go in that one. He tried to get Burns going from right to left across the net, but couldn't get him cheap. And now Hackett will gather it up with sneaky stick, as it will be a 3-on-3 over the line with the Boston tracker coming back. Here's Hackett, the shot right on. No trouble for Umansky there as Joseph Zine got taken down after the whistle. And once again, he was saying, why are we not evening that up? He called us for it defensively, but no call there. Here you see a high shot. Yeah, it did graze off Umansky's. Or no, pardon me, this is the last save with Umansky making the glove stop. And Pennsylvania is going to stack off the power play faceoff, and they're successful in doing so as they win it back. It will be Pennsylvania bringing it down the half wall, trying to see that's Baugh. Baugh circled around the net, was trying to get a return feed there from Mash. Mash will now leave it for Matza. Matza, we're in 1-1 for Pennsylvania on the back end. As they try to work it off the goal line, they keep it alive. It is Baugh. Baugh back to Matza. Matza and Baugh play catch. Baugh tries to send that one through, and Boston just able to clear. Plouffe now at the left point. Wrister wide of the goal, but watch those back boards as it hopped out dangerously. And with a minute left here in the middle frame, Pennsylvania maintains possession here on the power play. Clements circles around the net. Matza. Matza back to Clements. Not much doing here from Pennsylvania so far. They got to maybe just simplifying their puck to the net. Matza's going to try and do so. He lets the wrister fly, and it was high. A nice job there by Umansky once again. Standing tall and making that stop with 6 seconds remaining in the Pennsylvania power play. So it looks as if Boston might be able to kill off their second penalty kill of the day. They're going to have to win this D-zone draw first. As Gobel will be out there with Nicotano and Hackett. And Boston was able to win the draw, but Kelly had it knocked off a stick. Nice job there by Nicotano to be on his toes and break up that clearing attempt, as that led to a Hackett chance off the blocker of Umansky. So it will be Hackett again. He had it knocked off his stick. He's got to be careful here as Elric, fresh out of the penalty box, was trying to get sprung for a breakaway. We're down to 20 seconds left. Hackett can't quite get around the defenseman Chung, as Boston's going to tag up on the late offside. Pennsylvania's Hackett to Nicotano. Tongue twister there as Nicotano lets another wrister fly, and that's caught and held by Umansky with just 4.9 seconds remaining here in this second period. And once again, we'll see if Pennsylvania lines up maybe for a quick shot here off the draw. Looks like they're going to line up both defensemen right at the top of the circle. Tried to disguise it as maybe the Princeton push, but didn't quite work out for him, and the time will expire on the second period of play. It's been a battle, to say the least. Not only on the ice, but in the broadcast booth with a couple tongue twisters. But the scoreboard reading, Boston 1, Pennsylvania 1 after the second period play. Pennsylvania favored in the shot count by a total of 12-10. We will hit reset, have a little bit of a breather, and we will return to the third period of this game, all tied up once. Pennsylvania back on the ices were all squared up at 1 apiece. 2 periods of play. And hoping to get you a quick recap of the first 2 periods. As our production crew brings it up on the board here. This was the opening goal of the game. It was on the stick of number 44, Clinton Kelly of Boston. And then Hackett, wearing number 34 from Pennsylvania, was able to tie it up in the second period and even things up first chance for Boston. As you can see, Pago's a 1-on-3. Shoots that one low, creates the rebound, and then collides with the Pennsylvania defenseman. But the puck stays out, and the draw will come to the left of Burns, where it's a scramble draw. Both teams trying to fight for possession. As now comes back out to the point. Zine will play that down deep. It goes to Pennsylvania's, look to be Sinna making that reverse. As Pennsylvania definitely has been utilizing the D reverse on their breakouts to get themselves out of trouble, and they're looking for their first win of the tournament as they come into this game at 0-1-1. That long shot on Umansky, he steered that away. Boston also looking for their first win. It's their second game of the tournament as they are 0-1. And it will be the Bruins just dumping that in softly with Mosca. They're going to make a wholesale change with their forward group. As Pennsylvania tries to stretch it out, it is Biscaro. Biscaro down the right side. He's getting hooked and held there as he tried to work his way towards the goal. Got it knocked off his stick, and now Boston will poke that one ahead as Elric got bodied. No call. Biscaro into the feet of the Junior Bruins, number 19, Ryan Farkas. Farkas through the middle of the ice, just going up against a wall of Pennsylvania players, and a nice defensive play there by Sinna as he knocked it off his stick, played it off the wall out to center where Kelly softly plays that back for Chung. Chung, nice job getting his eyes up, had his pass go off the skate of number 15. That looked to be D'Agostino. D'Agostino will continue to hunt pucks down into the corner. As they center it, it comes out to Dreyer, but it went past him. And once again, Dreyer will have to quickly curl, play that back off the boards for Goebel. Goebel of Pennsylvania will get it to Hackett. Hackett brings it over the blue line. He's got the lone goal for Pennsylvania. Toe drags, got tripped up, and you know Boston's already been short twice. They weren't going to give him a third opportunity, at least not quite yet. As there's 11:50 now remaining here in this third period. We're about 3 minutes and 10 seconds deep. Still tied at 1. Farkas trying to shield his man there as some good puck protection skills. Gets the puck to Kaseri. Kaseri falls, sprawls out, lost control. He's looking around for the puck now. Dreyer at the left point trying to keep it in on the pinch. He does. Seiden will quickly escape, curl towards the wall, flip that out to Nealon. Nealon will get it to Vertentis. Vertentis, wearing number 16. A little push-pull there, couldn't quite get it off. And now here comes Pennsylvania back the other way. 1-on-3 now. Boston was able to create a chance off the 1-on-3. Let's see if Pennsylvania can. Mash decides to hit the brakes in the corner. It comes out, and Clements couldn't quite finish it, as it looked like he had a little bit of daylight there. And now a bad angle shot right on to Umansky, and no trouble with that one. He gets the paddle down, tight to the post, and will hang on. And we'll get a stoppage with 10:58. Like we said, there hasn't been a whole lot of whistles in this game, which means I'm not getting much of a breather between whistles. Might have to ask our cameraman to take over for me here halfway through. As Pennsylvania will control the draw. They play that back down low below the goal line, where Kelly will intercept. And a nice job wheeling that one through the dot lane as he gets by Clements. Kelly would be the one player to watch for on Boston right now, even though he's a defenseman. He's been active in the rush. Now it will be Plouffe. Plouffe trying to get there first for Pennsylvania. Had it roll off his stick a little bit as Pennsylvania tries to play that out of the zone. They are successful as Kelly fanned on the D-to-D attempt. Now he'll keep it himself. Sauce that one over the stick of Camella as Mosca dumps that back of the goal. Once again goes to Hackett. Hackett slides that underneath the stick of the Boston defender Camella as the bad angle shot there hits Umansky right in the crest. Bounces right back out. Pennsylvania trying to keep pressure. They let the wrister go again. It's loose, and they wrap it around. They score! And who else but Hackett wraps it around and makes no mistake. It's 2-1 Pennsylvania. And And off the wrister from about the face-off dot, Umansky couldn't control the rebound, and Hackett showing why he's a goal scorer for Team Pennsylvania as he wraps that one around into the empty cage and gives Pennsylvania lead for the first time in this hockey game. And we'll see if Boston's able to respond. As Pennsylvania, now the shot count starting to favor them a little bit more here as they've widened the margin to 16-11. Hackett with both goals, including the go-ahead goal. We'll see. Mascaro's going to get an assist on the play. Another shot on replay here, potentially, but with 9:18 to go here in this third period, Pennsylvania now up by one. See the shot. And Manson just couldn't quite scramble enough to get back into position. So it is Hackett from Mascara. And that gets the Pennsylvania crowd going. They lead by one. Hackett, we got to think, up for early candidate for the first star selection. This lead holds up on this area. Nice shot on the lane. Hits the weak side point. That shot, he's got all kinds of room. Let's the shot go. It bounces off the glove of Burns, who's trying to find it through a screen of players. And now Clements. Backhand that off the wall. Pennsylvania will clear. And now it'll be a foot race for it. It will be Kelly against Matt. Kelly, once again, wheel that into the middle of the ice. He's looking to go end-to-end. You take away a four, it might be even on the order for the Boston Bruins as he got taken down. No penalty call. And Boston's wondering what they got to do for their first man advantage in the hockey game. Thielen clap that one back in. It'll be Pennsylvania. Little stretch out. Trying to go up to Invitational. Couldn't quite make it there. And now driving right on. And a nice job by Boston. Going to the lane, hit the brakes and forcing Pennsylvania to push them out. You just wonder when or if Boston's going to get a play of their own. As they now trail this game by one with 8:13 to go. And the clock ticking as Pennsylvania. It would be a big win for them and would keep them in the mix in the division if they could even up their record of 1-1-1. Now Matza down the right side. He will drive wide. Trying to elude the stick check there of the Boston defenseman. That was number 9, Cameron Dreyer. Now the shot by Moski. He's going to get a second try. Rolls right into the paint. And Boston overskated it. They had a chance to tie it. There's now Pennsylvania Hackett. He's looking for the hat trick. He dangles. Comes right in. Lets the shot go kicked away by the left pad. The Boston netminder, Mateo Umansky. As we go back and forth here in this third period. Now Pennsylvania almost had a 2-on-1 opportunity if Devin could have hung on to that one. Here's Dreyer. Trying to play that up the board. Sinna. Trying to hold the line. He does a nice job momentarily. Now it comes out. And Boston will play that indirect on the boards. He'll allow him to reach and bag a steal. And Boston was trying to let that go for icing, but instead they waved it off. And we're down to 7 minutes left here in this third period. Boston will play that through the middle, and now a 2-on-1 for Elric. Elric has the man going to the net. He likes to shoot, and could not beat Burns once again. Might have had the outlet there driving the back post, but elects to shoot it, and I mean, see that player driving the back door was hoping for the outlet pass. That was number 15, D'Agostino. As once again, Burns steers that one to the corner. Now they center, and it went off Fergus's stick into the far side corner where D'Agostino will backhand that back up the wall. Keeley's shot from the point got blocked. And now we got 3-on-2 for Pennsylvania. Here's Clements. Clements tries to dish. Nice job on the back check there by Farkas. And Elric coming back to the house. Has 4 and 5 into the zone, and now we got a hooking call coming to Pennsylvania. We said when or if they were going to get the power play, and I'm not saying that's the not a penalty call, but definitely is. Boston will now get their chance. It's 6:23 to go. And there you see the stick right in the midsection there, right around the stick area of Keeley, and they're going to, of Kelly, and Kelly, he's going to stay out there for this power play for Boston as they lose the ozone draw. Try to play it softly behind their own goal as Pennsylvania. Luke up the wall now. It will come to Kelly. Kelly at the left point will try to get around the Scarl. He does. Kelly lets the wrister go. That one zips over the head now. Burns. And Pennsylvania is able to retrieve that puck and clear it the length of the ice with 6 minutes remaining here. What could be the final frame unless Boston is able to tie it. Kelly, nice little toe drag. He gets tripped up. And again, Boston wanted to call. No penalty. Now it gets ringed up the boards. Kept in by Jump. Jump can happen on that. Backhand try by the goal. That was off the stick of Bertentis. Bertentis will stay out there as he will now gather up that puck. He looks to the point. As it's in his feet, he loses it, which will allow Pennsylvania to once again clear it all the way down the ice. As Umansky tries to slow that puck down for the defenseman, Joseph Zion. Now they got to contend with Hackett on the kill, along with Clements up front. 5:10 now remaining. And Boston will play that ahead. Clements, nice job of reading and reacting to that play. And once again, it's down the ice. And for Boston, they're down to 30 seconds left in the power play. Minute shot 18-14. And trailing by a goal. Now a chance. Here as he breaks in through the middle. The shot up top. And there is Burns once again as he comes up big for Pennsylvania. Now Hackett back the other way shorthanded. 1-on-5. Hackett trying to bring it towards the net. And just got knocked off the stick. And now he gets run over. And again, it's similar to the penalty call they made in the second period. But I think they're going to let Boston off the hook here. And that's kind of just calling it by the standard that they enforced in the second period. And here's the chance here for Boston as they come oh so close to tying it. And you can see what Burns was looking at there on the breakaway. Great stop by the youngster, and he could be a big reason why Pennsylvania is going to hang on and win this hockey game as Boston continues to push. Kelly right back out there, caught his breath as he will play that through the slot area. It now skips to the wall where Pennsylvania will chip that out. And they are back to even strength here as the penalty expires. And it will be Camella. Camella working his way through the middle of the ice. It will slide through. Knocks down Seiden on his way through. Brings it around the net is Kasseri. Kasseri trying to go low to high. And it's knocked away by a Pennsylvania stick. And now it's 1-on-2 as Nash all by himself. Pennsylvania is trying to get up in the play and join him as they were making a line change. We're down to 3:50 now remaining. Chung, not enough wood on that one as he couldn't clear that puck. And it stays in. Pennsylvania now really has to do a good job of managing the clock as it's behind the Boston net. They look for an insurance bug there on the wraparound. Umansky is there. Now Elric doesn't really have to play. He just chips it off the board. Now it's blocked. Boston might be able to hitman this, but Kasseri wasn't sure. They stay on side with Camella and Elric. The bad angle shot goes over the other side. Boston, nice job by the defenseman. Activating down the wall, keeping it alive is Kusima. Kusima gets upended as Pennsylvania tries to slide that through the middle as Matza. It's turned over now for Tenties. He gets tripped up. No call again. I can't believe it. Steve Dawson wondering what they got to do to make a call here. Now, Boston trying to center. It goes off the side of the net, and Burns will elect to slow things down. But boy, Pennsylvania's gotten away with a few. As Boston, with 2:52 remaining, trying to even things up here and send this to overtime. Boy, she's been tight. We'll see which team elects to take their timeout first. Still a decent chunk of time on the clock as Boston trying to win possession off the ozone draw. They center, and it went right through the blue paint. Back to the point now. It is Peterson. The high shot just grazed off Burns' glove as he redirected it towards the far corner. Now it's played down, back of the net. Paletta up the wall. Once again, Boston, their D doing a good job pinching on anything soft up the walls here. As once again, Clements up for Hackett. Hackett gets hammered. No call once again. And I guess all you can say is they're letting him play. I don't know if this is a junior A game or if this is 10-year-olds out on the ice here. It's debatable. Hackett now cuts the middle shot off the shoulder of Romansky. As he's going to have to stand tall here and then hopefully get out of the net for the extra tackle. As both teams continue to play heavy here. It's like it's playoff hockey in the Stanley Cup Finals. We're only day 2 here at the Brick. As it will be Sitta. Sitta now gets upended as he bumps into Elric. They both go for a spill. Minute 40 now left on the clock. I mentioned there hasn't been much stoppages. We're going to have to see if Boston's able to get it up the ice and get the draw so that they can pull their goalie and pull a timeout. They got to get a puck deep first, though. Cabela doesn't do so on the first strike. Chung helps him out. The goalie was sleeping, but now they're gonna elect to pull him. And with a minute 19, they go to work with the extra tackle. Pennsylvania was able to tie it with the empty net yesterday against BC as Mosca's got to hurry, and he'll able to get to the blue line first. As Elric gets upended. Now we're going to have the offside call with 1:03 to go, and you got to think if you're Boston, you got to use the timeout now, especially with how this game is gone. There hasn't been many whistles. And see the coach pulling out the board. Is he going to use it? Yes, he is. So we're going to take a 30-second timeout ourselves and return with 1:03 left on the clock. Pennsylvania continuing to lead by 1. Second TV timeout is over and done with. Boston, let the boys know what they want off this neutral zone draw. They're going to stretch Elric out to the far side, or out to this near side wall, hoping for a one draw and maybe a stretch play to quickly gain O-zone entry time, as they have elected to keep the goalie in, and that worked out to Pennsylvania's benefit as they end up winning the 50-50 puck battle, getting it in, and now here goes their smooth skating defenseman Kelly. Couldn't quite get it in. They do manage to get Romansky to the bench. We're down to 45 seconds to go. Can Pennsylvania hang on here? As Boston trying to win that loose puck battle right along the blue line area, right in front of the Pennsylvania bench. Pennsylvania gets to Hackett. Hackett's looking for the hat trick. Can he slide it in? He will! And where are the Hacks? They're going to throw him here. As Hackett, his third goal of the hockey game, will seal it for Team Pennsylvania. As he made no mistake gathering that puck up off the wall and then eluding the stick of Kelly, who might have got a piece of it, but not enough as the big man takes it upon himself and single-handedly will win this game for Pennsylvania, at least on the score sheet, he will, with 3 of his own. As we have 28.5 left on the clock. And Pennsylvania will control the draws. It looks safe to say that they're going to be able to even up their record at 1-1-1. This is a tough one for Boston, as they were right there all afternoon in a chippy affair, to say the least. 2 on the tournament. Got 17.6 seconds left. Pennsylvania just dumped that puck in. And look to kill out the clock here. As they keep Kelly out there. Kelly blows a tire, loses it to Bob. Bob, one more chance. Right on, and Mansky's been pretty solid. For Boston will make the save right in the logo. Hangs on for 5.8. As Pennsylvania tries to push through on the draw. They were unsuccessful. Kelly will let one more clapper go. Pretty good one right on Burns, but Pennsylvania will celebrate. They will. Even their record at 1-1-1 with a 3-1 victory over the Boston Junior Bruins here this afternoon at the AB Canada Ice Palace. We hope you enjoyed this episode. We're going to have the 3-star selection coming up shortly here, but once again, Pennsylvania 3-1 victors over the Boston.